Saving water is no longer optional, it's a necessity. But did you know your garden could be a big water guzzler? It's true. The world is facing a water scarcity crisis. Nearly 2 billion people live in regions of the world where water is scarce, and 3 out of 4 people globally could face water shortages by the year 2050. These staggering figures aren't just numbers on a page, they represent real people and ecosystems suffering. And believe it or not, our gardening practices can contribute significantly to this issue. Water is a precious resource, and yet, we often use it carelessly. A typical garden can consume thousands of gallons of water each year, much of which is wasted due to inefficient watering practices. This is water that could be saved and used elsewhere, for drinking, cooking, or supporting life-sustaining ecosystems. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways we can make a difference right in our backyards. Many gardeners are unaware of how much water they use and how much they could save with a few simple changes. By understanding our garden's needs, adopting water-saving techniques, and using innovative gardening gadgets, we can drastically reduce the amount of water we use. We're not just talking about a few drips here and there, we're talking about thousands, possibly tens of thousands of gallons of water saved each year. That's a significant contribution to alleviating water scarcity. Plus, these practices often lead to healthier, more vibrant gardens. So yes, it's a win-win situation. We can enjoy lush, thriving gardens while doing our part to conserve this precious resource. But don't worry, it's possible to have a lush garden and save water. It's not an either-or situation. With a little knowledge and some easy adjustments, we can have our gardens and save water too. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's unlock the secrets of eco-friendly gardening and discover how to save water and keep our gardens thriving. No two gardens are alike. Knowing your garden's unique needs can help you save water. Just as we humans have different dietary needs, plants too have varying water requirements. Some plants, like succulents, are content with a sip now and then, while others, such as ferns, prefer a regular drink. The trick lies in knowing what each plant species in your garden needs. Consider the rose bush, a garden classic. It requires a deep soak once a week, whereas your lavender, with its Mediterranean roots, prefers a light watering every 2 weeks. Then you have the tomato plant, a thirsty species that needs watering every 2 to 3 days in warm weather. Research is key here. Understand your plants, their origins, and their natural habitats. This will give you insights into their watering needs. Remember, overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering. So, get to know your plants and their thirst level. Your garden will thank you, and so will our planet. Ready to become a water-wise gardener? Here are some techniques to get you started. First up, we have mulching. Mulching is not only a great way to suppress weeds and keep your garden looking tidy, but it also helps retain soil moisture. By covering the soil with a layer of organic material, you're creating a barrier that reduces evaporation. This means your plants can stay hydrated for longer periods, even during the hottest parts of the day. And as the mulch decomposes, it enriches the soil with nutrients, giving your plants an extra boost of vitality. Next, let's talk about irrigation systems. Traditional sprinklers might seem like a good idea, but they can often waste water by spraying it where it's not needed. On the other hand, drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the base of the plant. This ensures that the water goes exactly where it's needed and reduces waste. It's a win-win situation. Your plants get the hydration they need, and you save water. Lastly, let's dive into the world of rainwater harvesting. It's a simple concept. You collect the rainwater that falls on your roof and store it in a rain barrel. Then, when your plants need watering, you have a ready supply of water that hasn't cost you a penny. Plus, rainwater is free from the chemicals found in tap water, making it a healthier choice for your garden. But remember, these techniques are most effective when used together. Combine mulching with a drip irrigation system and rainwater harvesting, and you'll have a garden that's not only lush and vibrant, but also eco-friendly. With these techniques, you'll see your water bill shrinking and your garden thriving. But don't stop here. There's always more to learn when it comes to water-wise gardening. So keep exploring, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process. After all, gardening is not just about the end result, but the journey as well. So are you ready to transform your garden into a water-saving paradise? Timing is everything, even when it comes to watering your garden. You see, the time of day you choose to water your plants can have a significant impact on how much water your garden retains. It's not just about quantity, but quality too. Watering at the peak of the day, when the sun is at its fiercest, can lead to a high rate of evaporation. This means that less water reaches your plant roots and more is lost to the atmosphere. On the other hand, watering late in the evening can leave your plants damp overnight, making them more susceptible to disease and fungus. So when is the best time to water? Early morning or late afternoon is the sweet spot. At these times, the temperatures are cooler, the sun is less intense, and there's less wind to carry the water away. This way, your plants have ample time to absorb the water they need without wastage. Remember, the early bird saves the water. Healthy soil equals less watering. Let's dig into this. When we think about soil, it's easy to overlook its importance. But the health of your garden soil plays a critical role in water retention and conservation. A well-nourished soil can hold on to water much longer than a depleted one, reducing the need for frequent watering. So, how can we improve soil health? One of the most effective ways is through composting. Composting is a natural process that transforms organic waste, like vegetable scraps, leaves, and grass clippings, into nutrient-rich soil conditioner. This dark, crumbly substance, often referred to as black gold, not only enriches the soil with essential nutrients but also improves its structure and ability to retain moisture. Now you might be wondering, how does composting enhance water retention? Well, the compost acts like a sponge, absorbing and holding on to water. When you add compost to your garden soil, it increases the soil's capacity to hold on to water, reducing water runoff and evaporation. This means your plants have a constant supply of moisture, even during dry spells. But that's not all. Compost also encourages beneficial microorganisms and insects that contribute to a healthy soil ecosystem. These little helpers further improve the soil's structure, making it easier for plant roots to penetrate and access water and nutrients. So, how do you start composting? It's surprisingly simple. You can start a compost pile in your backyard or use a compost bin. Add in your organic waste, turn it occasionally to let in oxygen, and nature does the rest. In a few months, you'll have a supply of black gold ready to nourish your garden. By incorporating compost into your garden, you're not only conserving water but also reducing waste and creating a healthier environment for your plants to thrive. With healthy soil, you'll not just save water but also grow healthier plants. Remember, every little change you make in your garden can contribute to a greener, more sustainable world. So, let's start composting and make our gardens a model of eco-friendly living. Let's get tech-savvy in the garden and save even more water. Today's market is teeming with innovative gardening gadgets designed to help you conserve water and nurture your plants. One such gadget is the soil moisture sensor. This little device is like a weather forecaster for your garden. It measures the moisture level in your soil and sends you updates, ensuring your plants get just the right amount of water they need, no more, no less. Then there are automated irrigation systems. Think of them as your personal garden assistants. They water your plants at preset times, so you don't have to worry about over or under watering. Plus, they're designed to distribute water evenly, reducing wastage and ensuring every plant gets its fair share. Incorporating these smart gadgets into your gardening routine can make a significant difference in your water usage. With these gadgets, you'll be a water-wise, tech-savvy gardener. So, saving water in your garden isn't as tough as you thought, right? Let's take a moment to revisit what we've uncovered today. We've seen the startling reality of global water scarcity and how our gardening habits can contribute to this pressing issue. We've explored the diverse watering needs of various plants, underscoring the importance of understanding your garden's unique requirements. We've also dived into practical water-saving techniques, ranging from effective mulching and the advantages of drip irrigation over sprinklers to rainwater harvesting. We highlighted the best times to water your plants to minimize evaporation, and how improving your soil health can enhance water retention. And let's not forget the innovative gadgets that can make your garden smarter and more eco-friendly. All these steps, no matter how small they may seem, can have a huge impact on conserving water and revitalizing your garden. So what are you waiting for? Transform your garden into an eco-friendly paradise. Start saving water today.